Oh putain. Ils m'ont pas prévenu, ils y sont allés. Putain, je les déteste. Ok, ça commence. Kenneth, t'es toujours avec moi?
Ouais.
Ok, bon, voilà, grande finale. Mal commencé niveau stream. Mais bon, c'est pas grave, on y est.
Aurora, j'ai pas encore eu le temps de voir ce que c'était.
Aurora, ouais, moi non plus. Ça a l'air d'être... c'est bizarre. Je pense qu'elle va passer avant qu'on réussisse à Figurite. Hein.
Ouais.
Ok, ça limite. Et voilà, on a le premier setup private score de la grande finale. Hop, hop.
Hop, les
staggers. Les jolis staggers.
Mais charge de succès à faire à la fin.
Ça c'était joli. Attention, on a la 4 SC en main.
5 SC aussi.
Ouais, le contre.
Ah, ouais, il va le jouer. Il va switch de carte et le jouer.
Ouais, là quand t'es dans la défensive, je pense qu'il veut le contribuer.
Aïe aïe.
Ouais, il a tenté. Ah, il a switch, hein, mais je pense pas qu'il a réussi à appuyer à temps.
Non, il peut pas. De toute façon, il peut pas la mettre au wake up parce que c'est un temps d'activation de 4 à 6 frames, je sais plus. Donc tu peux pas l'utiliser à la relever.
Il y a un bot dans le chat. Continue de commenter, je vais.
Et en plus, il utilise comme ça à la relever comme un DP et qu'il se la fait brûler, ça la crame, même s'il avait pas. Même s'il n'y a pas eu le spell flash.
Je vois. Attention, il est river miss, donc c'est un peu. R. C'est la vie.
Et deuxième private square. Oh, il a eu le temps de mash et de bloquer derrière.
Oh, ouais.
Très bien.
C'est bon, je suis de retour du coup. Aïe 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 aïe. Les counters qui vont à droite à gauche, ça limite.
Et le pro counter. Ah, il voulait le mettre là, j'en suis sûr.
Waouh, on a tenté ça, vraiment.
C'était pour s'en sortir, il voulait pas se faire pressure dans le coin avec toutes ses cartes.
Ouais, bah regarde où il est
final,
maintenant.
Ouais, voilà. Au final, il s'est retrouvé coincé de l'autre côté.
Attention,
ok, il reprend un peu de terrain.
Oh,
ouais.
Bizarre l'interaction. Mais ok.
Moment Sakuya, hein, c'est comme Tenchi avec le 5B, quand t'es Sakuya, tu fais 6A.
Je vois.
Ça touche.
Parfois ça touche pas, hein. Parfois au contraire c'est toi qui te fais enculer par le blind spot, mais... Bon ok, joli match. La Reka, on convertit, ça limite, tranquille. Autre qui. Bon cette fois-ci on mage, on stagger pas, on n'arrive pas à stagger. Oh joli DP. Et on convertit. Bien sûr on convertit, on est Dakawalf.
Oh là là. Magnifique. J'ai juste perdu 1000 HP là-dessus, mais c'est pas grave. On salue l'effort.
Tant que tu continues d'avoir des knockdowns, c'est cool.
Ouais, mais je comprends pas pourquoi il a balancé aussi tard le poisson.
Ouais, je sais pas.
Il a balancé comme un... Je sais pas. Comme une cloche, plutôt.
Encore...
Très bien.
Waouh. Genki qui, voilà, il s'échappe avec les moyens qu'il veut.
Et qui prend un round très rapide, surtout.
C'est vrai.
Regarde l'avantage, il a un blue sky, donc il est très heureux.
C'est vrai.
Oh le là contre là, magnifique. Magnifique ce contre.
On commence à jouer à la Baiken.
Voilà. Le deuxième que j'avais passé. C'est vraiment du disrespect de faire ce deuxième. Hein.
Au milieu de ta block string, surtout ça envoie un message.
Ouais.
Genre, Mash, I dare you. Snow... Ah c'est chiant pour les deux joueurs là je crois. Daka il ferait mieux de shuffle un peu ses cartes. Bah ouais voilà sinon il... Ah non c'est bon il l'a fait.
Alors il fait pas le... Peut-être qu'il veut pas le tenter, le 2A 6-2-3C. Je sais pas pourquoi. Donc il avait une spell card en plus il aurait pu combo derrière. Bon.
Allez Daka.
Après peut-être qu'il veut pas le tenter vu que je sais qu'il est difficile à placer. Surtout avec un peu de délai.
Allez ta combo. Nice. Et on commence. On commence cette play. Private Square. Oh, d'ailleurs, j'aime bien l'idée. On envoie directement Genki dans le coin. Oh, on a drop. On a mal placé les starters.
Alors, une épée verte, mais ça peut pas trop servir.
Bah, quand même.
Ouais, mais je pense qu'il aurait... là-dessus, mais je crois qu'il aurait tué avec un combo normal aussi.
Je sais, mais bon. C'est ces derniers rounds, du coup, voilà. C'est égalisé maintenant.
Très bien.
Hop. Attention. Bien. Voilà, limite.
Ah
non,
dommage,
on va encore reset.
pas limite. 98%.
On l'a presque plus d'ailleurs. Ah, joli. Le side switch.
Ouais, ça passe pas ça. Malheureusement.
Le catch. On a pressure à la place. Voilà, qui est dans le coin. Il arrive à s'échapper.
Ouais, parce que c'est un bait avec la knock, la clope que tu lances tout ça.
Il a encore fait ça.
Ouais. Magnifique.
Oh là là.
Il a toutes ses cartes, plein d'options, il fait ce qu'il veut.
C'est vrai.
Pour les deux persos du coup. Oh, il a voulu passer un counter. Crush, il a pas paniqué mais il drop quand même parce que c'est Youmu.
J'ai vu hein, le micro T-bag, hein, Genki, je te vois.
Ah, il fait pas beaucoup de J2A en pressure. Bah, c'est dégâts. 2300.
Et là, il n'y a pas Drizzle pour booster la carte.
2 orbes en moins, mais il s'en fout un peu Genki vu qu'il a trop de dégâts pour en avoir quelque chose à faire.
Pourquoi il tente le compte ici, ça attaque que les mêlées. Joli reflect en revanche. Quel BE. Oh, ouais.
Un counter et ça suffit là.
Waouh.
Oh non, il l'attrape.
Et ça prend le round sur ça.
Un gros commit parce qu'il utilise toutes ses cartes pour ça. Après, pourquoi pas.
Hop,
Il y a peut-être d'autres options pour finir sans...
Ouais. Ok, Daka qui a commencé à bait les contre. C'est le moment de Genki de s'adapter maintenant.
Ouais.
BE.
Et elle a plein d'options pour ça, Sakuya.
Ok, joli.
Et en counter bait, il pourrait essayer de, au lieu de match avec... avec 5-1, il pourrait match avec 2B à la place.
Désolé, mais c'est... Aïe, il arrête pas de vraiment genre... placer ses
Match
contre.
2B, 3A, comme ça il est sûr d'avoir quelque chose.
Encore.
Très bien. Il a bien train le Genki là. C'est où ils sont ça la Z. Pour l'instant il en a raté qu'un seul.
Les téléportations c'est pas trop bien mais... Ok, Killing Doll.
Ok, petit setup.
Bien, il arrive...
Pas crush. Oh malheureusement, il a pas réussi à rattraper la Youmu en l'air. Oh. Et un 6A qui va... Non, il a pas pu le combo dessus. Peut-être qu'il pouvait pas.
Oh non, ça marche pas. Arrête les téléportations,
il voulait pas faire
c'est
ça.
pas maintenant, c'est pas en fin de round qu'il faut le faire. Attention. Pressure de Daka. On a failli BE catch. Mais on reste safe, on veut pas se faire contrer. On veut pas se faire contrer.
Non.
Le BE.
À une orbe on peut brûler à 4 cartes. Il veut pas le faire.
Attention. Bon BE, il arrive à s'échapper. Daka qui est sur le pixel magique. What? Oh, le skip avec... Non, il a... Genre, ça a marché. Incroyable.
Très bien.
Ah, il y a rien ne va. Mon mode spec, il skip aléatoirement. Daka fait des private switches en neutral. For some reason, ça marche, tu vois. Ok, Sun Shower. Ok, on arrive à placer le 2 à Sun Shower, donc ça permet d'avoir un petit combo.
Ok, il a pas récupéré le deuxième. Très bien.
Oh là là.
Beaucoup de dégâts dans la main de Genki.
C'est vrai. Ah, encore une trip.
Et il veut finir évidemment sur la 5 card.
Aurora et... D'accord, ça fait la pressure. Oh, il a voulu... Il a vraiment tenté la 5 SC contre ici. Il s'attendait en fait à genre J5A probablement.
Je sais pas. Il y a rien qui aurait pu toucher, je pense.
Oh, la téléportation. Je savais même pas que c'était ROK ce spécial.
Ok. Une quasiment ultime occasion.
Ouais.
Dans le coin. S'il connaît, ça se passe bien. Ah, plus d'ormes malheureusement. Vu qu'il a fini les combos avec Tato.
Ah,
ok.
on punit le J2A.
Et la deuxième. Oh, il drop.
Oh là là. Skip. Mais merci pour l'info Exio sur la TP. Du coup voilà, c'est air usable seulement à partir du level 1 et là on était en sprinkle, donc voilà, ça marche. Ah punaise. Oh, on a vu le flash de la SC commencer à partir, mais... Ok, Daka qui arrive à s'échapper. Oh, le snap!
Il arrive à la sniper avec la... Et derrière, il aurait été en train de bloquer. Je crois qu'il lui est resté que... Il lui est resté une orbe ou une demi-orbe. Ça l'aurait mis dans une mauvaise situation aussi. Ok, donc c'est un reset, c'est ça?
Non, pas encore. C'est des BO5.
Ok, c'est des BO5. Donc 2-1 pour Dakar.
C'est ça. Donc
et on a eu des matchs très longs jusque-là. Hein.
Vraiment, oui.
Ça fait combien de temps qu'il joue?
Là, ça fait à peu près, si j'en crois le timestamp de la vidéo, là où j'ai la musique, ça fait genre 11 minutes.
11 minutes, ok.
Ouais, mais non, mais les GF, ça peut aller jusqu'à beaucoup de temps. Hein. Faut voir maintenant si genre on a une game 5 dans le premier set ou si Dakar reset, tu vois. Il y a beaucoup de variables.
On aimerait.
Parce que ça, en fait, une GF, ça peut faire entre 3 et 10 games. C'est une grosse variation.
Oui, c'est vrai.
Youmu les 20h, oh putain c'est vrai, c'est dans 10 minutes c'est ma limite. Ah là là. Alors ce coup j'ai beaucoup plus envie que Genki gagne, tu vois. Mais bon. Ça arrive,
okay,
ça arrive.
Genki qui a 3 arbres en moins, quelques cartes. Il prend un knockdown, il a perdu normalement, ce round en tout cas.
Ouais mais ok.
Mais il va pas se laisser faire. En plus il a chargé.
5 AC un deck, 5 AC un deck. Après je sais pas s'il veut l'utiliser durant le premier round mais attention.
Il le fait assez souvent. Comme on l'a vu, il a utilisé même pour attraper un high jump sur le round d'avant.
Les rings d'ailleurs, j'avais pas vu ça.
Je pense qu'il a pas peur de l'utiliser.
Encore les rings. Et cette fois-ci il finit le round. D'accord, bon là du coup ça devient un petit peu plus worth d'utiliser le Source of Life mais...
Ouais.
Ok. Pressure. Et le confirme.
Et ça passe. 2-1-4. Très très bon confirme.
Effectivement, ça fait très mal. Oh, avec le Monsoon, le knockdown il dure 10 000 ans.
Ouais. Faut pas capitaliser dessus, mais. Ok.
Hop là, on est parti, private
Killing Daka, et non, malheureusement c'est cancel.
Ouais, ça a bien graze.
Genki connaît ses frames, il ne s'est pas laissé avoir. Par ce setup un peu poireux.
Oh 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 oh.
Ok, donc counter 8. En plus en cloudy.
Ouais, ça c'est un killing doll. Bon setup killing doll, ça crush.
Je sais pas si ouais, le crush c'était la solution ici.
Bon, l'utilisation du coin, attention ma panne de vapor, et ouais là l'utilisation des cartes devient un petit peu impossible, du coup ça devient un petit peu... une bataille de fondamentaux de ce coup, et c'est Genki qui compte la gagner. Oh, Daka qui est sur...
Genki qui fait un 6-2-3C pour essayer de dodge.
Oh, il va force Typhoon, je pense qu'il va essayer de force Typhoon. Ah non.
Bien sûr. Et il a un counter, il peut l'enlever
Typhoon.
Malheureusement 75.
C'est trop dangereux, wesh.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette game?
C'est trop dangereux, la Genki. Voilà, qu'est-ce que je disais. Ouais,
oh là là, il place un G6 là.
Si Genki avait perdu avec ce Typhoon là, non mais ça aurait été un problème. Et du coup, voilà, on est en game 5 et c'est que le premier set. Enfin,
alors,
potentiellement que le premier set.
Une demi-seconde, Sakuya a hésité une demi-seconde pour lancer sa spell card, mais Hop, ça s'est activé à 75 et c'est foutu. Je comprends, hein. Je refais la même. Pareil.
Ah, fuck. Ok, du coup, ils sont enfin repartis.
Et 2-2. Match de reset. Ou match de tournoi. Ah, il repart sur le DP Genki.
Ouais. Hop, hop. Du coup, ouais, c'est un autre deck là. Comme j'ai dit, c'est assez rare de voir les gens qu'un avec des decks. Et voilà, toi tu l'as fait tout à l'heure et maintenant c'est au tour de Genki, faut croire.
Et il a même pas. Normalement, il est. Ouais. Il est négatif contre certains persos avec ce coup là, mais là il a décidé de. Et il a même pas utilisé le DP derrière.
Ah putain, la vidéo s'arrête. Ok, c'est bon, c'est reset. Ok. La Reka, est-ce qu'il fait le overhead? Non, pas cette fois-ci. Oh, par contre, il fait un 6A. C'est un joli catch.
Très bon setup et il a un clone derrière.
Des clones. Ah oui, ça c'est une autre signature.
Ah, sur un Sony.
Ça pour le coup, je dirais que c'est la signature de Genki. Donc en fait, j'étais surpris de ne pas les voir du tournoi. Il avait des decks plus expérimentales, mais ça c'est vraiment le Genki que je connais.
Oh,
tu vois.
t'en fais pas, il est très bien utilisé contre moi.
Ok, ah ok.
Un perso avec le coup le plus rapide à 9 frames.
Il est
très utile d'avoir les clones.
Il a un peu joué avec du coup, ouais, mais comme tu peux voir, il les a sortis du coup pour. Parce que c'est potentiellement la dernière game de la grande finale, hein, s'il arrive à gérer ça, et il a le premier round.
J'espère avoir des bons DP aussi, je sais pas s'il va s'adapter rapidement, vu qu'il était sur le temps tout le reste. Et un clone 5 étoiles. Oh, qui se fait casser. Ça c'est un DP derrière qui va cacher un peu. Ok, il a pas voulu le faire.
Oh là 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 là. Ok, Scorching Sun. Oh, tu tentes des trucs là, Genki, mais ça ne marche pas. Oh,
oh là 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 là, qu'est-ce que c'est?
Daka, il a dit nique ton DP. Je vais prendre ma punition. Oh là là, il a notre DP. Est-ce qu'il va gagner? Il le fait.
Oh, et Genki.
Il y arrive. Oh punaise. C'était C'était un match, oui. Oh putain, cette fin.
Oh là 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 là.
Oh là là.
Et il est 20h.
Et il est 20h. Oh putain, c'est magique ça. Non, il est même pas 20h. J'ai vraiment terminé mon tournoi. J'ai vraiment terminé mon tournoi dans les temps. C'est magnifique.
C'est très bonne finale en tout cas.
Ah ouais.
Oh là là. Ce punish là à la fin.
Ah, je suis content. Non, je vais pas mettre la musique de ce coup. Je vais remettre ma playlist pour les...
Je sais pas s'il aurait pu limite à la fin, parce que je crois qu'il... C'est ça, il y a Daka qui a pas pu finir son combo avec la cloque. Il a balancé 3 fois le 3-6, mais Genki a pu airtech derrière et du coup il était... Ouais. Je sais pas s'il aurait pu terminer le combo avec un J6A ou un J2A. Je connais pas la propriété de du Zawaloud.
Ok, une question que note. Est-ce que tu parles un peu anglais?
Ça va.
En fait, parce qu'on fait... Généralement, je fais une interview du gagnant après chaque team. Bon, généralement, c'est qui, mais là, c'est Genki.
Ok. Ouais, pourquoi pas.
Ok, du coup, il va chercher son micro. Ouais, du coup, on va voir l'interview avec Genki, mais du coup, on va le faire en anglais parce que bah, il peut pas parler français. Moi, j'ai aucun problème avec ça, mais voilà, du coup, désolé les viewers, mais voilà, on met la priorité sur le gagnant. Ah oui, j'ai oublié de mettre ça, voilà. L'écran de fin. Ah là 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 là. C'est... tiens. Du coup, je vais juste l'ajouter dans le groupe. Ah oui. J'ai besoin d'être ami avec toi pour faire un groupe DM, donc accepte ça vite fait, s'il te plaît. Soit-ce que temporairement. Ok. Et puis, j'invite Genki. Ah, mais ça l'a appelé... Hi.
Hello, Genki.
Yeah, we're in English mode. Yeah, okay, yeah, he's gone.
Hi, Genki.
Yeah, cause il devait chercher son micro. Mais... Hop là, c'est... Qu'est-ce que les gens disent? Je compte pas venir rien. Mais bon, on va parler de tout ça quand il arrive, donc pour l'instant je vais un peu retenir mes mots. Hi.
Hi.
Yes. So yes, everyone. So now we are speaking English, and yeah, interview with Genki.
Terrifying.
So yeah, this is the first post tin interview we do, where the one we interview isn't Seiki.
What? I mean, he hasn't been around. He's been busy, right? Studying.
Yeah,
exactly.
Cool stuff.
He did say like once he starts, he's basically like quitting like not Soku entirely, but like competition pretty much. I kind of hoped he would enter this one just to mess with us, at least, but he didn't. But yeah, here you are. However, even though he wasn't here, you did get through some tough opponents, and yeah, now you won 10-5.
Oh yeah, I did. Did I?
You did. Yes, you did when you are top one of the tournament.
Right. I'm a bit tired. Today I'm kind of beat.
Don't
yeah,
worry.
I did.
This
I
won't take
actually managed.
This won't take too long. This won't take too long.
That one was very tough. It was obviously the toughest one because second place. There's a reason why I got that. Like it is very very.
Yeah, and so first off, we noticed that you during the last game you did use a deck that's closer to what you usually use with the clones and the DP, but throughout with the other games we watched of you used like a very unconventional deck, or like this is something like I'm definitely not used to see on Youmu with the counters notably. Do you like usually use that and I just never saw it, or was that just something you recently cooked up?
The other day I was playing maybe was it Vault, I think. Yeah, it was Vault, and I was like, don't I have a counter deck? I swear I made one. I guess I didn't, or it was somewhere else. So I made one Infinite deck, and I was like, maybe I should give it a try. And yeah, the only like I never practiced the counter, but the basic of it is like an extension of defense. So let's say someone does, a string, right? There is a gap, but you can mesh, right? And meshing, you can use the counter if it's a melee attack. Obviously.
Yeah. I don't know. By the way, is it frame 1 or does it come out later?
Right now, I don't have the thing that I will open the wiki, but I think it's like it's not frame 1. If it was frame 1, I think everyone will be running that. It's
It does come out later.
Frame 6, frame 10 is actually really slow. Like generally, even the B version is rather slow, so you can punish like big gaps, but not like
it might be even lower than this, like even 6 or 8.
What about
just open the wiki. I need to tell you.
Okay, there's a spell counter, and that one we actually only saw it work once, but it's a great animation with all the clones.
Yeah, it's super cool. It's not easy to use because like if you have it highlighted, people will be like, yeah, I'm not touching that shit. I'm gonna avoid every interaction. that
I-
collectively.
Those who
find
know
it,
it, because I don't think Steak knew it, and like, you watched. Well, that's where you did get it there, and we were there to watch it, and because I think he, and that's the thing. Okay, the thing is that it's such a strong message when you do it like during your own block string, like your turn is over, but then you use it, and they try to mash.
The thing is that I find it sort of unrealistic sometimes to just use it as a proper counter, and it's like more of a setup of like, oh look, I'm sort of unsafe. Allow me to just, you know.
I dare
It's,
to
it's
mash.
too slow to be used as a proper counter. That's a problem.
It also creates like you, especially if you notice with Dakawalf, is a really tough opponent because he has like, it sounds bad, but like he has the lowest respect for the opponent. If he can mesh, he will.
Yeah,
it's really important because
that's Sakuya.
yeah, I guess. But like the thing is that he wants the momentum for himself all the time. So it's like it's tough like that. And the counter works well against those people. But the thing about Dakawalf and especially Sakuya is that they usually tend to poke mostly with like J2B or 5B. So it's like he adapted well. I was pushing him backwards in the game because it was like, oh shit, he has the counter, a pain in the ass, I'm just gonna not bother, just gonna throw projectile. But that gave me more space to move in. But then in the last games, like he adapted and he was like, yeah, this is not working well.
Yeah, he started using
it wasn't. I had to go on the offensive more and get some slightly stronger tools, so to speak. It was more like I just wanted the clones, but I don't have a deck like that is like counter and clones because like kind of practical. It makes no sense to have like the clones with the counter. Like there is no synergy. So,
yes,
it's true.
It's kind of whack. So I just went with the usual stuff.
Yeah. So okay, another thing is So of course that's all about like the games you had with Dakawalf, but any other opponent caught your eye on your way there?
I feel like so. Let me see because I need. There was the bracket before the tournament, but
it was a bracket, run robins. But basically, you went through actually Kunato, who's right here before Daka.
It's strong, yeah. Kunato was pretty tough. I was like, oh shit, this is good. If I don't watch out, I'm gonna die because every single jab will convert, and Kunato knows this, and he's mashing to get those buttons in so he gets the damage. So you have to play around that, and also. Also, the movement is like sort of like 2014 in terms of style. It's like all jumpy and like triangular.
Well, do you know how much time Kunato has been playing this game?
Yeah, like me. So I guess it's been a long time. So it was gonna this stuff. This kind of movement is like good in a way and bad in another way, but like it gets to me a bit. It's like, oh god, I cannot like pin down this dude. Like, so Genki was another tough opponent, honestly.
Yeah, before that there was
I have no consistency, but it's good to adapt for adapting to specific opponents. But I didn't really have time since I haven't fought Youmu since like last time we fought.
That's a long time. There was also like, I mean, at this point, like almost everyone, but in the final bracket, like, Steak is. It's Steak. I played him a lot of times. Like it's good.
Yeah.
I'm sad he kind of died in the losers bracket. He's a good kid.
Wait, where did he die exactly? Let me check.
Against Day.
Day. Yeah. Day's pretty strong. He's top 8 this time around.
Also, Lily was pretty good.
Who? Yeah. Oh yeah, Lily.
Lily went with Remilia rather than Komachi, and that was actually a really scary fight.
That was because Remilia is his original main. He's trying to. He really likes to play Komachi these days, but he started with Remilia, so he has a lot of knowledge of her. So yeah, his Remilia is scary.
Yeah, it was pretty damn scary. I was like, oh god, it's been a while since I fought an actual Remilia that actually abuses the Remilia thing. It was like, oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All these moves keeping neutral. It was a pretty tough opponent. Lily was also a pretty tough opponent. Like almost everyone in the phase 2, in the double elimination, was pretty strong. They were all pretty strong. Otherwise, they won't be in the second phase. You know. It makes sense.
Well, that's the thing, is that usually, so it's the last of every pool that get eliminated, but since we were 17 players, which is it's one player above a multiple of 4, there were a lot of buys, you could see. So there was a buy in your pool, so everyone in your pool got qualified, but it's still worth it to like play the pools because it affects your seeding in bracket, and like you probably don't want to like go into phase 2 and the first opponent you face is like Daka or something.
Right, I understand that. It makes absolute sense, you know. Yeah. It's pretty good, but I always enjoy those tournaments because I'm not playing pretty much ever tournaments unless it's basically this. So it was absolutely enjoyable.
Yeah, plan on making more. And I don't know if you've been following, but okay, so basically the stream for this tournament almost didn't happen. So a few days ago, my internet went down. And I called the customer service, and we went through the usual motions. Yeah, it was pretty obvious stuff like try resetting your box and stuff like that, the usual stuff. And then it didn't work, especially since I tried it before calling them. But after looking at some more stuff, they said to me that it's actually like the entire district that is like that. So I was like, yeah, okay. Well, it's actually good news because if it's the entire district, they'll be more motivated to come here and repair stuff. So it should be.
I see.
It should be up in like 24 hours. 24 hours later, it's still not fixed. So I call them. Actually, they said that they would send me a message to like confirm that it worked again, and it didn't. So then I got a couple more calls and stuff like that, and so basically the days went by, and I was like, okay, I'm probably not getting my internet back before Tin 5, so I'm not going to be able to stream it, and I was pretty sad about that. But okay, basically I got a call at like about 1 hour and a half before the tournament, and we started like doing those procedures again, and then this time this is where it actually hit me, and it's actually a bit my fault that it still didn't work. So, of course, there was the district-wide shutdown, which they fixed, but that's the thing. When I originally called them, one of the things we did was to unplug the box from the optical fiber box, because like it functions with like 2 boxes. And it was like, okay, plug it in, plug it out. It's something they do all the time. Apparently that works sometimes. So yeah, it's good. But basically, when I replugged the box, I plugged it like the wrong hole.
Oh.
So
okay.
When the internet did get fixed, it didn't work for me because it was plugged in wrong. And so at about like 3 p.m., 1 hour before the tournament, I was like doing the thing with doing the procedures with the tech guy on the phone, and that's where it hit me that that's is the reason why it's not been working. So yeah, I quickly fixed my internet, thanked him for everything, and just prepared the whole stream for in a bit less than an hour. It was a bit stressful, but ironically we ended up being like, I have never been more on time with this tournament. Everything was ready by 3:55. Usually we were late by a couple minutes, but so yeah, I'm really glad this happened. So yeah, pretty much never lose hope. Sometimes even at the last minute, something good happens and you're able to do the thing you want to do. So yeah, I'm definitely glad that I didn't give up early and I stopped like preparing the assets for the stream. Like you could see, I have all the things with Youmu because what I do is that my plan was to theme the assets around the main of the winner of the last tournament.
I want to ask about that because I was like, Youmu and Raisin, wasn't that like me and Seiki last time? Like,
no, it's not. Raisin is the permanent mascot of the series because I love Raisin. But
yeah.
But okay, so the first one was Oku, and that was supposed to kind of represent Seiki. And then Seiki won the first tournament. I was like, I don't want to use Oku again, so I'm gonna use a top 2's character, which was Sleecer. So I picked Aya. And then I picked, since Seiki won everything, I picked the top 2 character of every tournament up until now. And Well, here's the problem. Because I picked Youmu this time because she was top 2 in the last tournament, but now she's top 1, I gotta... Well, actually, top 2 is Sakuya, and I already used Sakuya. I'll see what I do for the next one. But yeah.
Youmu is never... You never go wrong with Youmu. You never go wrong.
Yeah, I like Youmu too. But I do like creating those assets for the tournament.
Yeah, I get it. It's important to, like, you know, keep it more fresh.
Yeah.
I get that.
So yeah, that's why... See, that's why I was really glad that I didn't give up early and actually, like, created the assets yesterday. Because if not, I would have repaired my internet too late to create the assets, but, like, not late enough to actually give up, and it would have been, like, more stressful or just not as good as it was today. So, yeah, that's the story. That's the little story behind today's stream.
Yeah, you never know. You should always, like, you know, try to do, like, everything to be ready. And if it doesn't work, well, at least you tried, you know?
Yeah. So, yeah. I'm glad today happened. And,
that was really good.
Yeah, I enjoyed myself a lot. There was a bunch of good games. I hope this happens more often, because I don't play anywhere else.
I would have loved to see you play Slicer, though.
It's true, yeah. That's a matchup we didn't get to see happen, but hey, can't.
I think I would like to see, but, like, you know, I cannot say I will do it because, you know,
Caesar has a very unique style.
Yes.
If you like look at the match VODs once they're up, you'll see that. Well, basically he uses no spell cards, only systems and skills, and he basically just buffs himself up. He uses Tengu Fed, for example, and if you wait too long, he becomes, like, very, very scary to fight, much more than you would think. Because, for example, with Tengu Fan maxed out, you can't leave gaps in your pressure, or else he'll just walk out.
That makes sense, yeah.
You should be free to play him sometimes.
I was gonna say, I think one thing that could be interesting, one event that I think we don't have enough. I mean, there is the Isoten one, the Border of Duel.
Yes.
I feel like it would be nice to have more exhibition matches here and there for other, because, like, this year's stuff is mostly Isoten centric. I think it would be nice to have one more European question mark.
We do have Noe, who basically he did, like, Border of Duel style events for Soku. I don't remember if he still does them for Soku, because well, at one point I think he ran out of matchups, because he did them, like, for the French players, not European at large, but right now because Soku is not his main game anymore, I think he focuses on Guilty Gear, so he does them with Guilty Gear now. But
I think how, you know, maybe not exactly like not exactly an exhibition match between, like, two specific players, a sort of like arena, or, like, you just kind of watch and games and talk about things. I don't know. I feel like that's
something.
Yeah, you're right.
Chill. Just more content of people playing the game. You mean?
I mean, yeah. More specifically in this case, is like a more sort of interactive experience, because instead of having, like, two specific fighters, you could be like, you and you. How about, like, you guys play first to 5, all of you, and watch you and stuff. I don't know.
We actually used to have much more regular sets when Seiki was still out there, since he was pushing best of 10 to everyone.
No, yeah. I don't know. It's an idea. Mostly because I would like to see more. And obviously, this tournament series, I would like to see more, mostly because I can join this one.
Yeah. Semi-formal set.
They're not going to stop.
Gameplay, but
in fact, I don't know if I can do one for February, because it's going to be a busy month for me study-wise, but March probably will be the next one. I know it's a bit longer, but yeah.
Bit of a bummer, but what can you do?
There's there's also like another reason why I'm okay. So to be honest, I basically to be honest, there's always a reason why I don't do it the next month. I tried at one point to do these monthly, but there was always like a bit of something. And to be honest, like between 3 and 4, for example, I just got kind of lazy, and that's between 3 and 4, and for actually wait, that was wait, let me recall. Rather between 4 and 5, between 4 and that's when I just kind of got lazy. For 4, well, you know how 4 got initially cancelled because I was doing really badly, and then, well, I kind of waited to really recover, and then I did 4 for like when I got back from vacation, and then I just kind of got lazy and waited a while for 5. And well, I'll just say, if I really motivated myself and it was a normal tournament, I would just I could actually plan the 6th one for in a month, but there's another reason, but I'm not telling you right now. Don't worry.
I mean, even be monthly. Wait, yeah, be monthly. I'm fine as long as it happens a bit more often. I like joining those, even if maybe I shouldn't say it. I don't know why, I always feel a bit bad because I feel like I feel like it sounds so bad to say. I always feel a bit bad during those tournaments because it's like there is no nice way to say it. But I feel like I tend to be like together with like Dakawalf or maybe Genki, like the guys that are my audio. The guys that are a bit too strong, you know, just kind of steamrolling everyone. And I'm joining on those people to just kind of steamroll everyone else. It sounds bad to say, but I feel like that sometimes.
Well, there are other strong opponents who joined in. It's not like you're the only one, because, well, there's Daka, there's Caesar. We didn't have him today, but there's L.
Oh, yeah, true.
I wonder exactly where he went. Maybe he had something, I don't know. There were a bunch of people who wanted... There were a bunch of people who wanted to participate, but had other plans. I think Kian wanted to participate, but he had like a handball game to go play. He did, however, commentate the start of the tournament, so that was pretty cool of him.
I think I just shouldn't think too much about it, and everyone's happy to see you play.
I guess no. I sometimes I worry too much about those things. I feel like maybe it's a bit annoying. It's like I jump in, hey guys, clones 20 times. Okay, see ya. I'll be here next time.
Don't worry about it. Plus,
it could be worse. You could be playing Iku.
I think actually having to be honest, I think just having someone like really strong into the tournaments, I think it like, I don't think it's the case, but I guess if it was like too much of a power gap, it would kind of like, honestly, I guess people would either like go like, okay, so since there's like a notion of power between like us and this one person, top 2 is the real top 1. That was basically that was kind of the case when Seiki was around, because he would.
I think he was strong, yeah.
He was like really strong, like, yeah, actually. So basically, before you showed up at Tin 4, nobody except Sleaser took a game of Seiki in grands. Like all of the grand finals for like Tins like 1 through 3. Where Seiki like clear favored. Only like Sleaser, like in Tin 1, he got to grands and he took like 1 game off of Seiki, but that was it. Tin 2, it was a Daka Seiki. Seiki got a 3-0, and I'm pretty sure the same happened at Tin 3, but I'm not too sure. I should check that again.
But yeah,
that's basically. But basically, I think at worst, people just kind of accept it and just focus on like where they can get that's like before, I guess top 2 or something like that. And at best, it motivates people to get better.
That's a nice way to say it. I cannot really like see that perspective. Sometimes like it just, I don't know, it just bothers me to be like, yeah, stop, pump, and then I go. I don't know, it just bothers me a bit. But it's funny too to say that, because like I struggle personally to get to the final game. Even if the numbers don't show it, I can assure you I was struggling throughout all the fights. The numbers don't show it, but it wasn't easy. So it's not like I actually steamrolled people. It was pretty tough. So, but I don't know. Sometimes it just bothers me to join like that. I don't know why. Probably I shouldn't be thinking about that. It's a dumb thing to think about.
Yeah, honestly,
probably.
like for the case of like these tournaments, yeah, actually there's really no reason to think like that. I'm kind of thinking of like other examples where you would indeed steamroll through people, but I think there are people that can take you on here, that can like give you a really good fight.
Oh, definitely. Dakawalf was in the zone, honestly.
Yeah, because like it was only one set, but it was a 3-2 set, so yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty close. Like it wasn't absolutely free. I had to like, if you noticed, the final game, the difference between final and grand final, like I basically had to like really speed up in grand final. I don't know if it shows in the games, but I like play a lot faster and a lot more like everything was happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the neurons just activated. Just. So again, it wasn't absolutely. It was a tough fight, and Dakawalf was doing pretty well. So yeah, it's probably I should be thinking. Dumb. I am dumb sometimes. Well, it was it was really enjoyable.
Anything else to add or?
Let me think. Well, there is my tournament tomorrow, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I haven't announced it yet because I was busy a bit, so I never announced it. And announced it on time. But yeah, tomorrow there is.
Is it the Soku 2 tournament or is it another one?
No. I still need to fix the scheduling on that. I still have no idea what to do with the Soku 2. But no, it's believe it should be OT. Yes, because Soku 2 was a double elimination. So I'm doing OT, Occidental Twilight. Yes.
Yeah, Occidental Twilight.
Which is the Swiss tournament. I definitely gotta fix the Soku 2 stuff. The only way I see it is like do one Soku 2 tournament in one style, and then the next time do it in the other, and then switch the normal Soku tournaments around. That's the only thing I can. That's the only one I see, honestly. If you guys have any idea to do better, to have a better schedule, I'm all ears.
Yeah, I'll have to see. But yeah, outside of these tournaments, I don't really give that much time to Soku, to be honest. I play sometimes, but not a lot.
That is why you can play also the normal characters. I get it, it's not fun to fight a mysterious matchup, but damn it. That's why I opened the Soku 2 to like, you can play anyone, because I want to see the funny matchups. And damn if they're funny. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. I had fun. It was nice. I hope it happens soon enough, early. And thank you for hosting it. I'm really thankful for that. I really am.
Well, means a lot. You're welcome. But yeah, I will try to have it be like at least bi-monthly, as in like once every 2 months. And if I can, like every month also kind of works. I'll see. But yeah, I definitely don't plan on stopping to do these tournaments because yeah, they're really rewarding for me to do.
I only have one problem with the tournament, but that cannot really be fixed.
What is it?
And it's that I cannot go back and watch the VODs because I don't understand a lick of French.
Yeah, that is...
on me.
That's actually something I've been thinking about, but I won't say too much right now. But yeah, I have thought about that. Don't worry.
You don't have to like switch to English the entire tournament, you know.
No,
but it's just a me thing. It's a me thing.
But you'll just have to see, because I am thinking of ideas, but yeah, none of them are like exactly none of them are plans yet.
I don't know what it is, but don't feel forced, because I feel like I'm the only like non-French dude in here. So like, don't start like, you know, don't fix a problem from like one dude. It's not even an important one. It's just I cannot really.
Okay, but what if you weren't the only one? I'm not gonna say more than that though. I'm not gonna say more, but Don't worry.
Yeah, in that case, maybe it would make sense to have like a more an English commentary. Commentary. That would make sense. Yeah. If I wasn't the only one, that obviously, yeah, sure, that makes enough sense. But if it's just me, nah, you know.
Okay.
All right. This is all for me. Hope you guys enjoyed my Youmu show. And,
Oh yeah, it was really nice to watch. You can be sure of that.
Thank you for the tournament. I appreciate this. I appreciate you French fellas. You're pretty. Let me tell you this while I'm here and I have the spotlight. Y'all are pretty damn fucking cool. I gotta tell you. Soku won't be as whatever it is now without you people. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, they also kind of surprise me a lot. Sometimes they scare me because, like, for example, I because there definitely isn't like as many active players in like this niche French server within a niche community as like other communities, but sometimes it feels like it's easier to find games in that server than in like the European rivals one, for example, which is makes no sense to statistically speaking, but in practice that's how I feel. That's how it feels.
It just works like that sometimes.
So players are pretty committed. I'm pretty sure as long as there's internet, people will still be playing this game.
Probably. It's one of those games that somehow just don't want to die.
Yeah, not having updates helps a lot.
It's good to see, and all the new mods and all the updates.
The technology.
Pinky doing major work. It's insane. Absolute. What a guy.
Oh
what
yeah.
Dude, what a beast. What an individual.
We really started getting more games when in-game loss list started becoming really more common.
Yeah. Kanata like told me like earlier that he started using in-game host list like a month ago, but he already can't stop using it because it's just that good.
It's really good. Sakuya play is also really nice. Now I'm finally have a single account.
Infinite deck is also very nice.
That is my either first like top one or like second one best mode in the game. Like, it's good. It's insanely good. Jesus Christ! It fixes such a dumb problem. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Sakuya and Egos. Those characters which you need one deck for.
Some people don't care. Some people don't care, obviously. But still. You get to experiment, you know? If you don't want to experiment, now you have no excuses. You have infinite decks. You can explore. If you don't want to explore, now you know. You don't want to. It's fine.
Alright. So yeah, I think I'm thinking of wrapping up this interview. So yeah.
It's been long, yeah.
Thanks for speaking, participating, and well, all of everything pretty much, Genki.
Give it up, you guys. Give you guys. Yay!
And thank you, Kanata, for commentating with me today. Well,
it was really nice.
Thank you for. Well, hold on, I'm going to French mode. Donc, merci à tous les gens qui ont commenté avec moi, Kian, Dara et. Ouais, c'est tout, Kian, Dara et Kanata. So yeah. I am kind of tired right now too, and I also need to stand up because I've been sitting for a while now, but yeah, you guys rock, take care. Ok, maintenant je suis autour de votre tête. Voilà, je vous dis bonjour, merci à tous ceux qui ont participé, etc. Je vous dirai aussi sur le Discord après, mais voilà, prenez soin de vous, je vous aime, au revoir.